down here with me anymore. He's playing a game and he lost. Decides to yell sitting right next to me, so sorry about that for everyone watching.
So for this RMP, I expect with their actual previous how well they've done in the past, and how well they actually set up kills and their communication sound. I expect them to completely lock out maybe the rogue, control him as much as possible, and maybe put a lot of pressure on that Pharaoh Druid the entire match.
More than likely, yeah. I don't really see them doing anything to the priest, because the rogue and the feral can probably peel relatively well, but I might be wrong. I mean, with RMP, you can really kill anything. Just a matter of setting it up properly. But
I
yeah, I
think
think it's going to be the rogue and the feral being the kill targets.
I just don't. I mean, if they're able to force that Druid to play a little defensive, maybe force him into bear form, I'd say at that point in time, they can, if it's right, if the time's right, if they can, I'd see a swap to the priest at that point. Only if the Pharaoh Druid's actually in bear form and they're playing defensive. Maybe swap to the priest, force him to pain suppression himself. Maybe a swap back to the Druid when he's out of bear form or something like that. But a lot of swaps from the RMP is generally what we're going to see from this team.
Yeah, that's the way to go for them. So what's going on with Krill there, Virtua?
Looks like Krill's still having some problems, so we're gonna have to wait for that.
All right.
Has he DC'd or is it just straight up lag?
He's got a high MS, I believe.
Might be having some packet loss. Who knows? So I don't believe we've actually seen this Disc Priest Feral Rogue team in this tournament before, have we?
No, not yet. They actually played, Bi-Hitters played in the qualifiers, but his partners actually couldn't make it. So this is a swap that they made like just a little while ago, actually. There's not a lot we could do about it, but Control X and Manipulate actually both played in the last tournament, so they have some experience doing this. So all three of them should be ready to go.
So all three of these players have played before together?
Together, I don't know, but Control and Manipulate definitely have a lot of experience together.
Okay. I'd imagine not nearly as much as this RMP team, but still, a decent amount to actually give them a good game.
Yeah, for sure. It should be a good one, hopefully. As long as they just, defeat the RMP's openers.
Yeah, it's all about the openers for these teams. It depends on whether the RMP can get a sap or the Feral Druid Rogue team can get a sap. We'll have to see how things go with these rogues. It's like we said before, it's going to come down to both of these rogues, how well they play, if they can get these saps out, if they can use their blinds effectively. I don't think we're going to see too many swaps from this Feral Druid Rogue team. I just think it's going to be generally a lot of pressure either on the mage or on the rogue.
Probably, yeah, be their best bet. Is Krill alright yet, or what's going on there? I might have to just, skip to the next series.
Alright, so it looks like we're just going to give Krill another couple minutes here. He's going to reset his router, apparently, in the internet. So we're gonna wait on that and see where we stand after that. So how many series do we have left before we're actually going to take a break here?
We have 3 left. So we have this one that's about to come up, and then we have after that coming up next is Cream versus Swopportunity,
Okay.
and then it's gonna be my team, Blame It on Healbot, against Glad Cutie for number 1.
Very nice. All right, looks like we've got the queue popped up here. Just going to wait for each team to join. All right, looks like everyone's all in.
Yep, our team is good.
I'm really excited to see this RMP play again, man.
Yeah, they're really fun to watch, actually.
Just
They're
RMP in general, you know.
Yeah,
seeing-
it's so fun to watch, just because like the amount of stuff they can do if set up properly is just amazing. Like,
Exactly. You can't really pinpoint the kill target for an RMP. I mean, it's just, man, anyone is a kill target.
yeah, exactly. That's how RMP always is. That's same at like 85 too. They can just like kill anything if set up properly.
I tell you what, though, you definitely don't want to be the kill target against this RMP.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, so the gate should be open in about 10 seconds here.
Yep, here we go.
So this will be the first match between Manipulate X, Buy Haters, Control X, the Feral Druid Rogue Disc Priest, against Energy Cutie on Mage, Not Bow 2 on the Disc Priest, and St. George on Rogue. St. George is going to be Dominoes, the Disc Priest is going to be Not Bow Krill, and Energy Cutie is Sev. So this will be the first game